pulling your shot for the win?
Had a dip. I thought Nick banged a couple of bodies, and I thought that revived us a little bit in the second period and grabbed a hold of it. We were losing ourselves a bit, but then after Delorier, not sure who, but I thought he had a couple of really good shifts, and then we scored a couple of goals.
You talked about you were hoping to see some of the young guys you're hoping to see contribute, get off the quick starts. So, tonight kind of followed that role. Lindsay had a couple of assists, Ross had goals, and Konechny's still in that 25 and under group. Mm-hmm. So was that kind of what you're hoping for? Yeah. I thought we played our ass off. We played hard. Do we have to clean some things up? Yes. But if we can just stay with that type of effort, I do think, because I guess it's a graveyard out here about second periods, I do think we took a step in that second period when it looked like it was going away from us, and then we came back. Those are important processes for a team that has struggled and has been talked about ad nauseum out here as far as those second periods. So a lot of good things, but they played hard, and it's a find-a-way league. Nothing's perfect. Not all minutes are perfect. Sometimes it's ugly. Sometimes it just looks awful. But it's a find-a-way league. We found a way to win.
You didn't get to see Carter Hart in a preseason game, obviously, because of injury. What did you think of his performance tonight if you watched it?
Saw him tonight. Yeah, I thought the first goal was a bad goal, but then I thought he was outstanding. He gave us an opportunity to make key saves at key times. For a guy that hasn't played any exhibition. Exhibition's important for goalies, just to see the traffic and people skating through them and all that. Didn't see any of that, and big reason why we were able to find some good minutes when we were struggling. In other minutes, he held us there. So I thought he played really well.
Kind of as a follow-up to Bill's question about the young players, the under 25 guys. You guys are protecting a 2-goal lead. They pull the goalie, and you have guys like Frost, Lazinski, Cates, Allison out there. In a way, I mean, obviously you're trying to win the game, but are you also trying to show those guys that you have confidence in them?
Yeah. It for me, it's listen, we want to win. I don't want to do something wrong, but I also have to look further down the road in developing people. That's kind of the catch. And I thought they gave us some good minutes prior. I'm going to give them an opportunity. I have to. I have to find out about players in certain situations. And, so hopefully they grow. I mean, that's what you hope. You hope you have some success, and they're better at the next time because they feel good about themselves. So that's the whole part. That's the whole key in developing.
John, Owen Tippett sat out the final 2 periods. Do you have any update on his condition?
No. I don't know what happened to him. So I have not talked to the trainers, and so I have no information for you.
We always hear about young players and the young team opening night, the whole thing with that. What about for a veteran coach who's been around the block a few times? Any opening night jitters?
I didn't have any jitters. I was full of anticipation just to play and see what guys are. I'm not going to know who they are until we play. You get into December and you're playing 20-plus games in that area. Then you begin to find out what your team is and where some players fit. I wasn't nervous. I was just full of anticipation to watch them play. I want to see them play, just like you guys. I don't know who they are. I still don't. It's just I've got to piece it together as we play each game. And then you start developing a relationship, and you find out who they really are.
You talked about Nick banging some bodies and the team playing hard. I talked to Scotty. He said you guys wanted to come out with piss and vinegar tonight. Was that something that you really want to do? Is that part of the process? Get them playing that way first, and then?
Yeah, we want to, we want to create an identity. Again, I don't know what I envision what I like to see it be, but we got to go through the steps to get there, and that's certainly part of it. I've said it, if not once, 1,000 times since I've been here, is I just want the team that plays against us say, man, they play hard. Because I think in this league, if you're true and you're honest and you play hard, you find a way to get in the win column more often than none. And you maybe only 35, 40 minutes of it is really good hockey, but if you continue to play hard, you find a way. That's what this league is. So many teams win when maybe they didn't play their best hockey. The other team may have played better minutes than them. You get great goaltending or just certain momentums of the game, you find a way to get it done. 2 goals, bang, bang, to go up 3-1. Score a power play goal in the third period. That's huge for us. Had some lousy minutes, but we found a way, and that's what this league's about.
One thing to preach that, but it's another thing for the players to actually buy in and believe that as well. What little things tonight were you looking for on the ice that proved to you that guys wanted to make it hard for the other team to play against you?
Yeah, and we had some situations when we were running around and on our heels. Like Bradshaw told the team in between periods when we were up 3-1, it's hard to play with a lead in this league. Because the other team's down by 2, they're just going to let it go. They're just going to play and allow themselves to play. When you have a 2-goal lead in your home building, you end up mentally, and every team goes through it, you end up being a little tentative. Being hard is to fight through that and find a way to get back to your game. Were we perfect at it? No, but we made some good strides in that. So I want to make sure I understand what hard is. When you say the word hard, you think it's a physical thing and fighting or whatever. There are so many aspects of being a hard team to play against. And that's a team that has a little bit of poise when things aren't going well for them, and they find the way to get back into swinging the momentum their way. That's an important part of being a hard team to play against.
Proby and D'Angelo, I think were only together once in the preseason. Were you surprised they had so much chemistry in the first game?
Yeah, they played well. I thought they made some really nice subtle plays, little short plays. Tony, that's Tony's game. He's going to take a chance, which I love that about him because he has enough balls that he's not worried about making a mistake, and he'll make little plays. I do think one of the weaknesses of our team tonight was we just weren't willing to come up the middle. We're afraid to make a play there, afraid to make a mistake there. Tony doesn't care. He's going there one way or another, and there's going to be a couple in the back of our net as this year goes on because of that, but I'd rather see it that way. I thought Proby made some really nice plays in the wall, did some kicks one to get us going on a goal in the neutral zone. I thought they both played really well.
When you got here, you said you knew Philly fans were passionate because it's been directed at you. How did it feel for the first time having it behind you?
Yeah, I don't really hear it during the game. I think I might have heard it in a couple of timeouts. I just don't. You're so involved. But I hope, we have a lot of things to keep on growing on. But I hope they respect the fact that I thought our guys played really hard tonight and gave it. I don't think people believe, not here, but I don't think general hockey people believe in us. That's what we, hopefully that will give us the juice to prove them wrong. And I thought we took a step tonight. It's first game. Had some bad minutes, had some really good minutes, but we found a way to win. So they should feel good about themselves, and hopefully that'll just build for us.
That was a good lead into my question, which was Commissioner Bettman spoke in here before the game about the fact that he's confident the Flyers can turn it around. After the game, he came up to you, smiled, and gave you a handshake. It's sort of a validating type of thing. Do you feel like maybe secretly that the hockey community is kind of rooting for you guys to get this thing turned around? Oh,
I don't know about that. Gary and I are very good friends because all he does is take my money with fines. So, but it was good to see him. He went through COVID, and it was really good to see him. And I think Gary. I think they've done a really good job. And where every game's the league is just there's so much. Every game's a tight game, and I think that's what they wanted to happen. And let's face it, this is an important market. Philadelphia, you kidding me? It's a very important market. I think if we can continue and just try to grow, I'm not sure what happens. Do we fall off the rails occasionally? I'm not sure how it goes, but if we can get it back to getting this place like it's supposed to be, what I remember most about it, it's good for the league. So it's a very important market. I'm sure Gary